These American soldiers openly disobeyed a direct order, standing still on the battlefield, refusing to move. 10 minutes ago, they should have already charged forward, but instead, every single one of them stood motionless, their eyes fixed on one man, Corporal Doss.
Waiting for what?
Private Doss to finish praying for us, sir.
Private Doss is praying for you. Who the hell is Private Doss?
Only after Doss finished his prayers did the captain finally give the order to attack. The soldiers then rushed toward the enemy lines. This is a true story. In 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. The United States was forced into war, and the entire nation began massive recruitment. Among the new recruits was Desmond Doss, the strangest man in the whole camp. On the first day of training, while everyone else was lining up to receive their rifles, Doss stood completely still. He said he had made a vow that he would never touch a gun for the rest of his life. Going into battle without a weapon, that was no different from suicide. As it turned out, Doss had suffered abuse from his father since childhood. One day, as an adult, he finally snapped. He grabbed his father's gun in anger and almost pulled the trigger. At that moment, fear and guilt consumed him. So he swore before God that he would never again touch a weapon. But when war broke out, he didn't hesitate to enlist. Only, he wanted to serve as a combat medic. No matter how much his drill sergeant yelled or mocked him, he refused to pick up a gun. Frustrated, the sergeant brought him to the captain's office. There, Doss stood his ground. He said he could not handle weapons, and as a devout Seventh-day Adventist, he would not train on Saturdays, his Sabbath day. The captain thought he was insane and tried to have him discharged on grounds of mental instability. But after talking with the medical officer, they found Doss perfectly sane. Still, to the captain, a soldier who wouldn't fight was nothing but a coward. He ordered the sergeant to make Doss's life miserable, scrubbing toilets, hauling trash, doing every filthy job no one else wanted, and even punishing the entire unit because of him. Soon, everyone began to hate and isolate him. One night after lights out, his bunkmates ganged up on him, beating him until he was covered in bruises. The next morning, the sergeant came to inspect the barracks and saw bloodstains on the bed, Doss's face swollen and bruised. Feeling a pang of guilt, the sergeant urged him to leave the army voluntarily.
I got extra guard duty today, and I'm on KP this morning, so can't.
But when asked who attacked him, Doss simply shook his head, saying he'd just fallen out of bed. That answer left everyone speechless. The sergeant was moved by his quiet resolve and walked away in silence. But fate wasn't done testing him. One day, a colonel arrived at the base. When he heard that Doss wanted to go to war without carrying a weapon, he immediately brought charges against him, sending Doss to a military tribunal. If convicted, he would face years in prison. Even his fiancée begged him to give up, but nothing could shake his faith. Because in Doss's heart, his belief was worth far more than his own life.
I don't know what that could be. I've done everything they asked me except this one thing. I'm being treated like a criminal just because I won't kill.